Want like the whole government name or just... It's Vanessa Hope Glang. I major in political science and I would like to transfer to either Morgan State or Howard University. I like the politics. I want to be on the East Coast where most of the politics are. I get the politics out everywhere, but I just feel like that's where the center is and I'm gonna get the most like experience and be really exposed to all of that.
My name is Ariel Young. I'm an English major. I plan to transfer to Clark Atlanta University. I hopefully want to be an English professor and teach college-level English and African American literature.
During the rally, I was one of the main people that helped coordinate it and really set what our message is going to be, how we're going to display this message, how are we actually going to do the rally.
The rally initially started from a conversation within Umoja, a learning community on campus. The Umoja students in the learning community, cohort 7, they came up with the idea of doing a walkout because the graffiti, it had hit them in a very specific way because it was targeting the Black community, and so they wanted to do something about it. They wanted to speak out, and that was their way of expressing their angers and frustrations and letting people know on campus that like we're here.
So the rally was about racist graffiti that was found on campus that the school did not tell us about until days after. We wanted it to be so that they understood like how much that does affect us, and that the minority that is not being represented on campus, it does matter, and just as if it was affecting the majority, and how they would say something about that, just like they said something about the bomb threats, they said something about the gun threats that were happening on campus, and they told us like right when that happened. So for them not to tell us about an event that's targeting a specific group of people, saying that they want to hang us from a lynch and that they just want to kill all of us N-words on campus, then it affects us as well. And we wanted that to be important to the school and want people to know about it and see how that as something that needs to be known.
Not acknowledging it only further perpetuates the problem. I remember like on the day of the walkout, we were on the stage, we were shouting, and people were looking at us like, what? And like people on the side were looking at us like, what? And it's just like, it involves everyone. My freedom is tied to like your freedom. It involves everybody. And when one group is being oppressed and another group isn't, it's just not, it's not fair because my freedom is tied to your freedom. So therefore we are in chains together.
So since the rally, there has been a task force that was created, and they've been focusing on the student demands that we created, the list of student demands.
I'm pretty sure almost everybody here agrees with these demands.
So they have different committees per demand, where they're all working on how are we going to implement these, like how are they going to get an ethnic studies program, how are they going to improve the diversity within the hiring process, how are they going to make these changes happen on their level. And they've been reaching out to the students and seeing how would you like this change to happen, what would this change look like for you.
I've been here for 2 semesters, and personally, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And so we're talking about change and conversation, so can I have a conversation with someone, tell me what's going on?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. They went inside of the engineering building and they found 2 bathrooms that was found with graffiti. Yep, 2. There was graffitis. It was saying how they're gonna hang all of us niggers from a fucking noose. A noose. Do you see where that threatens us? It makes us feel like we are not welcomed at this school. We all pay the same thing. We all are here for the same reason. We just want to get an education. So our first demand is that we want a mandatory anti-racist training and a workshop for our faculty and staff. We have all said this to you, we have all spoke about it, and we've gotten a few comments about it, but we do need transparency from you. We need to know what's happening in our school. We can't be left in the dark and left blind and just given an email that basically just sugarcoats everything and tells us what you guys want us to hear and not what we want to hear. We do want the mandatory meeting with you. We want you to hear what we have to say. Things just like these, I think that they should be meetings that are held and where people can come and like tell you what our demands are, what our needs are, and I feel like that would be an effective way for you to help run the school and help, you know, just be with us. Be a part of us.
Yes. So I am taking these demands very seriously. Some of them are within my purview, and some of them are faculty issues. Faculty have certain roles within the college, for example, ethnic studies departments and curriculum. That is part of faculty's roles. That is not a president's decision. So I do take these very seriously. I will work with the college community, which involves staff and classified and management and faculty, to have conversations around these and see which ones that they might be willing to move forward. This isn't necessarily a president. We have what we call a collegial community here. This is not a situation where the president makes the decision and things happen. It's a situation where we as a college community share our governance. The ASDVC is supposed to be the voice of the students. I cannot step on ASDVC and just say I'm going to disregard their voice because they are the voice of the students. So I will be having conversations with them. I will also be taking these conversations, hold on. I will also be taking these conversations to the broader community, to the faculty leadership, to the classified leadership, to the management leadership at large. What?
How many minorities in those? How many colored people?
So we have, you know, time out. When we're talking about hate, I will tell you as a member of the LGBT, okay, I will say that hate divides us. I am not your enemy here, okay? I believe in what you do, and I believe in the student voice, and I believe in what we need to do here and how we need to change.
Oh yes.
So
because they're queer,
I am going to listen. I have gotten your demands.
You can't be racist.
I understand that. I am going to take your demands. I will take it to the broader college leadership, and I am going to listen as you continue this rally, so I hear a wide variety of voices and I hear what the needs are. I'm hearing a couple strong voices. I would much rather stand here and listen to the broader community and really listen to what you have to say.
We understand that a change probably won't happen now, but it is important that we're going to continue to push this, and we're going to continue to press the pressure on you, on those who are higher above you, on those who work with you. We're going to continue to put this pressure because this is something that you guys can't ignore it anymore.
And as she said, we do understand that this isn't it isn't all on you. It's not 100%, like none of it is 100% your fault. But you are the leader of this school. You are the head honcho. So whatever goes wrong is on your shoulders.
And I want to ask Dr. Lamb too, Professor Lamb, whatever, Susan Lamb, what have you talked to your black faculty at all, or how they feel on campus at all about this racial discrimination? What have they faced working here along with us? Because if the faculty have our back, who has their back? And can they come to you and talk to you about these certain things? Are you going to dismiss them like you dismissed us? That's my message to her.
I specifically told the president's office on umpteen occasions that the way that they were handling previous affairs was likely going to blow up in their faces, and guess what? Every single time it did.